Hello, my dear students. Welcome to the 7th Standard English class. Today we will begin the chapter number 2 from your English book Honeycomb. The name of the lesson is A Gift of Chappals by Vasanta Surya. Now, as the title of the chapter itself suggests, it is about a gift. And what's the gift here? Gift is chappals, right? That means slippers. I think all of you have also given gift to your friends, family, and relative. Have you ever given chappals as a gift to anyone? Let us see what is there in this story. Now, before reading, let me give you a short note that this is a very long lesson. So, for your better understanding, I will be dividing it in several parts. Okay, let us go and read the before you read part here. Mridu is a young girl growing up in Madras, now called Chennai, with Tapi, her grandmother, and Tata, her grandfather. One afternoon, Tapi takes her to her aunt Rukkumani's house to meet her cousins Lalli, Ravi, and Meena. Here, as before you read, suggested that Mridu is a young girl who was growing up with her grandparents. Here, the Tapi and Tata, these words are the Tamil words for grandmother and grandfather. And uh, here, the Tapi is taking the Mridu to her aunt's house. Here, who is the aunt? Rukku Mani. And her aunt has the three children, or the Mridu has the three cousins who are one is Lalli, Ravi, and Meena. Right? So let us see what will happen in the story when we begin the reading. Let's start. A smiling Rukumani threw open the door. Ravi and Meena rushed out, and Ravi pulled Mridu into the house. Now, when Mridu reached her aunt's house, her aunt Rukumani opened the door with a smiling face, and Ravi and Meena ran outside, and Ravi started to pull the Mridu inside the house here. Here, the Ravi is showing his excitement to see his cousin Mridu after a long time, right? Wait, let me take off my slippers, protested Mridu. Now, here, Mridu protested. That here, the word protested means opposed or objected. So, Mridu was just expressing her objection that, wait, let me take off my slippers outside. Then I will come with you. She set them out neatly near a pair of large black ones. Those were grey actually with the dust. Here, after taking off her slippers, Mridu set them aside near a big, that is, a large black slippers. Those slippers were actually black, but there was lot of dust on it, because of which they looked grey. You could see clear mark of every toe on the front part of each slipper. The marks of the two big toes were long and scrawny. As those slippers were old and they had been used for longer times, on those slippers, especially the front side, they had the marks of the toe clearly visible. The shape of the toes were also being described here. They were big, long, and scrawny. Here, the word scrawny, that means thin or skinny toes. Mridu did not have much time to wonder about whose slippers they were because Ravi dragged her to the backyard behind a thick bitterberry bush. Now, Mridu did not have the time to wonder. Here, the word wonder means did not have time to think or ask someone whose slippers they were because Ravi and Meena they hurriedly pulled her inside and taking her to backyard behind a bitter berry bush. There, inside a torn football lined with sacking and filled with sand, lay a very small kitten lapping up milk from a coconut half shell. Now there behind the bitterberry bush there was a torn football and that ball was used as a sack. Here the sack means bag, okay, and sand was filled inside that, and above it a very small kitten was sitting, and it was lapping up milk from a coconut half shell. Here the word lapping up, that means drinking up the milk. And here the half coconut shell, I think most of you have seen the half coconut shell, right? If you have not seen, I will show you the picture here. You can see. We found him outside the gate this morning. He was mewing and mewing, poor thing, said Meena. It's a secret. Amma says party will leave for our Paddu Mama's house if she knows we have a cat. Here, Meena is saying that they found this cat outside the gate this morning. It was mewing continuously. Here, mewing means the sound of a cat. And she continues saying that it is a secret because Amma says that if the party, that is grandmother, if she knows that we have a cat, she will leave to Paddu Mama's house. So here we can easily assume that the party, who is the grandmother, used to hate maybe or didn't like the animals. That's why the mother of these kids, who is Rukamani, has warned the kids to keep the cat away or the keep this as a secret so that her party will not feel bad and go to the Padumama's house. People are always telling us to be kind to animals, but when we are, they screamed, "Oh, don't bring that dirty creature here," said Ravi. Now, the Ravi is saying this to Mridu that the people, especially elders, teach us that we have to be kind to animals as well as to human beings. But whenever we bring some animals to keep or to pet them, they scream at us and they say, "Don't bring that dirty animals here." Now, you all also may have been experienced this whenever you tried to help some street animals or bring them to your homes. You might have also experienced this. Yes or no? Yes. Do you know how hard it is just to get a little milk from a kitchen? Now Ravi continued saying that, "Do you know how hard or difficult it is to bring just a little milk from the kitchen to a cat? Party saw me with a glass in my hand just now. I told her I am very hungry and I want to drink it, but the way she looked at me, I had to drink most of it to throw her off the scent." Now, what the Ravi is saying here, he's saying that as soon as the grandmother saw him with a glass full of milk, he told her that he was hungry and he wanted to drink it. But his grandmother is looking at him like as if she is having some doubt that is he saying truth or not. So Ravi drank most of it. That means Ravi drank more than a half of that milk just to throw her off the scent. Here, the word throw her off the scent, that means to mislead her so that she won't understand the real purpose. Then she wanted the tumbler back. "Party, party, I will wash it myself. Why should I put you to trouble?" I told her. Now, as soon as Ravi drank the milk, Party said, "Give me the tumbler." Here the word tumbler means glass. Okay. So what Ravi said that time? Ravi said, "No, no, Party, I will wash it by myself. Why should I give you trouble or problem to work?" He said like this, or he just behaved like this here just to take that milk to the cat outside. I had to run and pour the milk into this coconut shell and then run back and wash the tumbler and put it back before she got really suspicious. So what did Ravi has to do for this milk? He had to run and pour the milk in that coconut shell, and then he had to run back to the kitchen, wash that tumbler properly and put it back on its place before his grandmother got suspicious. Here the word suspicious, that means a feeling of doubt. right? Now we have to think some other way to feed Mahendran. So Ravi said, as a grandmother is here, now we have to think some other way to feed or give milk to Mahendran. Mahendran? This little kitty's name is Mahendran. Midhu was impressed. It was a real name, not just a cute kitty cat name. So when Mridu heard little kitty's name is Mahendran, she was impressed. It was a real name, a genuine name for a cat. Not like some cute kitty cat. That means you might have also seen how people name their cats, right? Just like Sweetie, Mushy, CB, etc. Right? Here the name Mahendran is something different, and the real one, which was liked by the Mridu here. Okay, my dear students, hope you have understood till now. Remaining story we will read in the next class and see what will happen in the next. Till then, take care. Bye.